Tower of Fantasy censors anything even remotely sexy. Is it true that global version is censored? Wait, did the game has been censored? Seems like censorship is coming to global. Tower of Fantasy called out for censorship. Tower of Fantasy censored. I am boycotting Tower of Fantasy. Censorship has no place in gaming. But the real question is it really censored? Now, before we go ahead and jump into this video, I do want to note that Mrs. Sticks and I, my wife, are going to be streaming Tower of Fantasy today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here is a conversion for when the game officially goes live. We're gonna start an hour earlier than this so we can go ahead and get our characters created. But we are streaming over on Twitch. We do have drops enabled for those of you that want to win any of these gift packs. The gift packs include a variety of different rewards. If any of these look like something you're interested in, then it lists the amount of time that you need to be watching the stream for. I'll have a link to the stream down in the description in the pinned comment below if you want to go ahead and join us. It'll be in roughly 6, maybe 7 hours after this video goes live, and we would love to have you accompany us. Before we go any further, I just want to take a moment here to thank all of the absolute chads and chadettes that support this channel via Patreon. You're all freaking legends. Seriously, each and every single one of you. I would offer to give each of you a kiss, but I suffer from severe intimacy issues. Additionally, if you want to stay up to date with all the latest MMO gacha and gaming news, take a second here to follow Mrs. Sticks and I over on Twitter. We tweet daily. Now, the article in specific goes on to state, yet more Western English releases of games are being censored as Tower of Fantasy is the next target, the developers forcibly altering the attire of female characters to hide their cleavage or putting them in different outfits entirely, even though the original outfit was hardly that sexy to begin with. Tower of Fantasy is an MMORPG developed by Honda Studio, while Level Infinite is in charge of publishing, which is a part of Tencent Games. And for those not familiar, Tencent is loyal to the quote-unquote values of China and often demands censorship while sometimes monetizing games in the worst possible way. And while I do agree they are very heavy on their censorship, I do want to note the global version uncensored the game for us. They re-implemented the booba slider because people made a large enough fuss, myself included, but they included pictures of the before and after, one of which was a picture from, what, 8-9 months ago, and the other is a picture from the game in its current form. Next, we have the before and after of various different characters. I also want to note here that while they did technically reduce the bust size of Meryl, they also drastically overhauled her entire character model. And yeah, they did also reduce the distance between those straps on her shirt, but realistically, this doesn't even look very good. This is such a drastic improvement. What is social media even saying about this? A bunch of clickbait sites are using pre-closed beta test 1 Chinese versions of characters, not even the Chinese released ones, to mislead people. Fun fact, Mia used to be an otter. I don't even remember that being a thing. Zero censorship. What you see is Twitter drone clickbait. That censorship is from even before the Chinese version went live. 9 months old quote-unquote news. This is old AF. These were in the beta already. Also, why the F do you want to see this? Dude, what? Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you here. This is kind of uncalled for. There's nothing wrong with wanting to see more of your character. I would rather see Meryl look like this than seeing Meryl in a bodysuit, but that's just personal preference. At the same time, I don't feel like we need to attack other people purely because they like to see something that you don't. And if I'm gonna be honest here, I kind of feel like this guy's projecting just a little bit. Stupid question, but I've seen numerous trailers for this game. The blonde girl, to my knowledge, has always looked the way she has in the after image. I know, like, that's what I was thinking. I feel like for as long as I remember, she wore, like, I think that one single image that was used as reference as an argument here, this was used maybe one single time in promotional art for the game. But long story short, the global version that we're receiving does not seem to be censored. People were claiming that the character models found in Game Now were censored, when the reality is these models were pre-release models that were a work in development. They were not definitive finalized models for the game. Whether they decided to change the outfits, upgrade them, overhaul them, or even downgrade them in some people's opinions might be due to pressure from China, but you cannot look at Meryl's outfit and say that this looks better than this. The outfit itself, the textures, her eyes, her face, her hair, everything about her is a drastic improvement. And people calling for censorship when Level Infinite have confirmed that they have uncensored aspects of the game are delusional. Now again, Mrs. and I are going to be streaming this at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. We hope to see you guys there. And if not, then we genuinely hope you guys are enjoying the game.